Hello and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. I am Sarah and today I have a pretty large homeschool haul for you. The first thing I purchased was a blank comic book. I actually purchased two of these. We just got done studying Stan Lee, so I thought that this would just be fun for the kids to do. The next thing I got were Dr. Seuss coloring books, and these are to go with our Dr. Seuss unit study that we're doing right now. Got two of those. My youngest daughter wants to be a vet, so I picked up a few like veterinary type workbooks. This one is called Vet Academy. This one looked kind of fun. It has like little activities and, you know, just little bits of information about being a vet. And this one is a veterinarian coloring book. Now for used books that I picked up, I got If You Grew Up with Abraham Lincoln, If You Lived at the Time of the Civil War, and this one I was really excited for. I found The Complete Tales of Beatrix Potter, and this book, super thick, was only 50 cents. And then to go with The Complete Tales of Beatrix Potter, I picked up Who Was Beatrix Potter. Now the rest of these books I did purchase brand new, and this one is Who Was Walt Whitman, Who Was Nellie Bly, and then to go with our Who Was Nellie Bly, I also purchased Nellie Bly, An Investigative Journalism for Kids, Who Was Jane Austen, Jane Austen for Kids. And this is one of those with 21 activities books. These are really fun. Picked up Mark Twain for Kids with 21 activities. Shakespeare for Kids with 21 activities. The Civil War. Oh, this one's just The Civil War Kids, A History with 21 activities. I don't think I mentioned, but this is all going to be for second semester. And then I picked up Zoology for Kids. This one I purchased because I had told my youngest daughter, Lydia, that if she saved her money, she can get a bearded dragon. And she, you know, saved her money, so now we have to get her a bearded dragon. And I picked up this book called I Want a Bearded Dragon. And it basically just gives a whole bunch of information about how to care for them, even how to name them, how to choose a healthy pet. I just thought that this would be a really great read for her before we actually went and picked one up. And then my oldest daughter is going to be studying chemistry later in the semester, so I picked up a couple of just fun reference books for her. This is Science Wide Open, Women in Chemistry. What is the Scientific Method? Science book for kids, children's science books. It's also like Baby Professor, but this one I thought if my youngest daughter wanted to get involved, that this might be, you know, a good option for her. We love picture books, children's books a lot. All of us do. Amber's Atoms, the first 10 elements of the periodic table. This one just looked really cute. And then I did get the Smithsonian, it's a DK book, The Elements, a visual encyclopedia of the periodic table. Okay, so that I think is most, yeah, that's the books. So now let's move into just like supplies that I got. So I did order a whole bunch of different types of pens, but as soon as they came in, my kids kind of went crazy and opened them all. But I did get a couple packs of these window, like Crayola window markers. I don't know if you can see that, but these are really fun. They could draw on the windows, do spelling words, whatever. I picked me up some Bic Whiteout, and I actually got a 4-pack of this, but I broke into this one. I make my own planners because I'm never usually happy with already made planners because there's so much wasted space for me being a homeschooler. So I ended up picking up these tabs so that I could actually label the pages myself, and I got 2 packs of those. ink, just some ink. Nothing fun with that. This is actually label tape. I didn't open it yet, but it's just for my label. I think I have a ColourPop label maker, so that's just that. Acrylic paint markers. My kids like to draw on rocks and things like that, so we just needed a new set. These are just microscope slides. They can go in the backyard. They can find whatever they want, you know, put it between the slides and look. But then I also purchased this AM scope little kit. Came in a wood box, but inside it has a whole bunch of different slides already made for you. So like this one, let me see if I can get one out. This is dense connective tissue that is already, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you put that in the microscope and then you can just take a look at that. There's a whole bunch of them in here of all different things. I think there's like plants and like animal parts, I guess you can say. So let me see. Now I can't get them back in. Let's just push it to the side and act like I did. Okay, I also picked up this big box of Play-Doh. More pens, Crayola Super, what are these called? The Super Tips washable markers. We like to get the ones with a whole bunch of colors. Glitter markers. Twistable colored pencils. I don't know, my kids, ever since we started getting the twistable like crayons and twistable colored pencils, they just don't like the regular ones anymore, so I don't even buy those anymore. Laminating pouches. My daughter is starting the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts 7, and she, I think, is doing drawing. So I did pick up some charcoal pencils for her. Just some copy paper. And then 2 things of cardstock. I just got plain white. And then this like rainbow, like bright colored one. Okay, I guess we'll start going into some of the like fun activities. So the first thing I got, we already actually broke into these. This is to plant our garden, or at least get our seeds started. So I bought this seed starting greenhouse kit. I think it came in like a pack of 3, but we had already started using them. And just keep in mind, you do not need all of this to homeschool. This is just what I like to have on hand so that, like, if there's a day I'm not feeling well or we want to take a day easy, we have like options, not just curriculum. And then I bought all of these math gears. So there's subtraction, division, addition, and multiplication. These my daughter's actually seen on somebody else's channel, and my younger daughter was really interested. So all you do is it has like a little slide, if I can reach it, to slide, and then you just lift the flap to see the answer. So as you slide, the numbers change. Now for a couple of little crafts I got. My oldest daughter really liked this Stitch like latch hooking kit, so I went and purchased that. And then there's this one. It's a giraffe pillow latch kit set. Almost everything that I purchased was from Amazon, just so you know. And then for games, are we at games now? Yes, we're at games. For games, I had to pick up another boggle because I lost the first one. I actually think I left it somewhere. It wasn't even open yet, but I had to pick up another boggle. This one, my youngest daughter really likes. We picked up Gravity Maze. She's been playing this ever since I purchased it and it came in. She really, really likes this game. Right before we went on break, before we went on winter break, we actually did a unit study on Steve Irwin. So I thought that this one would just be really fun. It's Australia's Deadly Animals Bingo, and it's actually a really pretty game. And has so many animals I didn't even know were in existence. Move some of this. And since we are studying archaeology right now, I did buy this jumbo pyramid dig kit, and it says 12 Egyptian toys, 3 digging tools. And then we will be studying paleontology after archaeology. So I found this fossil collection kit. This one looked really fun. It has 12 different authentic fossil specimens, including real dinosaur bones, shark teeth, and more. So this one just looked like it was fun. My youngest daughter is very hands-on, so just anything that she can hold, look at, is, a good thing for her. And then this one, I actually had it in my Amazon cart to purchase it, and then they ended up getting it for Christmas from my cousin. And this is a mega fossil dig kit. So this will go perfectly with what we're going to be studying. And again, because my youngest daughter will be studying veterinarian science, I purchased this as well. This one looked like a lot of fun. It talks about learning about animal x-rays and training to become an expert in casting. It also has you practice suture techniques. So it just looked like a lot of fun. And because my youngest daughter got a kit for her specific science, I got one for my oldest daughter. This one is Amazing Reactions Chemistry Set. And this one has like make glowing worms, grow a crystal tree. What else is here? Create color changing reactions. And then it comes with like safety gear and stuff like that that goes with it. I also purchased this one before I found that one, and this one is the Discovery Extreme Chemistry. We'll use them both. It doesn't make a difference. But this one, it shows that it has 40 different activities. So this one will probably keep us really busy. Some more games. I purchased Guess in 10 Animal Planet. This one, we were having so much fun playing this the other day. We had opened it up and, we were up until almost midnight playing this Guess in 10 animal game. And then I had also purchased Guess in 10 Countries of the World. But we were up until almost midnight just playing these games, just having a blast. They were so much fun. And then I also bought this one. We haven't played it yet, but it's called Continent Race. And it says that it's created by a kid for kids. And I really needed something to kind of help me with geography. For some reason, although we do talk a lot about different areas throughout, history and stuff like that, geography has always been a subject for me. I'm not good at working geography in, so I was hoping that this game would help with that, make it more fun. And then the last things that I purchased for second semester so far are these Kiwi boxes. So these KiwiCo boxes, there's actually one box that's missing. It's called the Yummy Crate, and it just hasn't come in yet. I've been waiting for it for a while, but it was a crate that we just started. We've never even tried it before. So this one, the Atlas Crate, we've done before. We just kind of upgraded our subscription to the one that comes with the book. But like this one, we have a lot of fun. It goes over different countries. And that one's for my younger daughter, Lydia. And then Lydia also gets the Kiwi Crate. And this one's just like fun, hands-on, like building activities, things like that. Little experiments. My older daughter gets the Tinker Crate, where this one, it's more like, building, things like that. She has a lot of fun with it. And then she also gets, my oldest daughter also gets the Doodle Crate. So this is more like an arts and craft box. These are a lot of fun. I like to use these when I don't feel like doing school sometimes. Or just like my kids will randomly be like, can I do a box? And I'll be like, yeah, I guess so. They don't need any help with those boxes. They do them all themselves. So it makes it kind of easier for me so I can go, get something else done. So that is everything in my homeschool haul. Again, you do not need all of this. You actually don't really need any of this in order to homeschool, but I like to have options. We like to keep it fun. We've been homeschooling for 8 years, so just, getting new games and switching them out really makes a difference in our day. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.